Oh, no way. We got patch 4, hot off the press. What? Balance changes? I told you. The fact that Llama and Dobrunsky were doing these balance changes videos, they knew something we didn't know. They knew something we didn't know. Alongside a couple of new features coming in our next Diablo 2 Resurrected update. Holy shit. Prepare to seek your glory. Ladder rank play is arriving early next year. Okay, so we called it, that's like, we said about a month away. There you go. That's early next year, but who knows? Early next year could mean Q1. Well, we really don't know. Okay, so it's gonna feature different ladder modes. Standard ladder, hardcore ladder, standard expansion, hardcore expansion ladder. That's just like we saw in LOD. All right, and this is what it's gonna look like. They got a screenshot. They got a screenshot of this. I'm gonna bring this over here. This is what the screenshot of it looks like. So you can switch between different ladder seasons right here. Class, you can select your class. Oh, look at this. They're gonna keep the seasons, so you can swap between different seasons. So when you make top ladder rank, you're immortalized forever in the game. Whoo, shit. For the first time, players will have the chance to unlock a host of new rune words in the ladder system. To be clear, these rune words have never existed in the game before, and they will not be accessible in non-ladder play like the previous set of ladder-only rune words in the original Diablo 2 experience. Wow! New rune words. This is insane. We're considering 4 months of ladder seasons. Okay, 4 months for ladder seasons. I hate that. I don't like 4-month seasons. I just don't think it's reasonable. You know, it's not reasonably long enough for people to hit 99. The unreasonable people can do it for damn sure. Put it this way: people were running bots solo self-find, and it would take them 3 months to get to 99, and that's with constant play, no quitting. So let's take a peek at the philosophies behind various class changes. This scares me, I'm not gonna lie. So they're changing the synergies to classes. Ooh, I like the idea. It scares me a bit. I like the idea. It scares me a bit. All right, we're also considering for the Zon buffing certain skills in the bow and crossbow tree to help improve bow gameplay in higher difficulties. That makes sense. Bow is seriously weak, but bow in PvP is extremely strong. So tough balance. I seriously hope these guys are thinking about PvP for these balances. I just hope they haven't forgotten about this. The assassin vanquishes evil from the darkness with great ease. However, for this class, we see an opportunity for the martial arts builds to shine brighter. I like where they're going with it. Martial arts skills can become increasingly challenging to perform in higher difficulties, so we are reevaluating how to improve generating and spending combo points. Furthermore, various trap skills are not often used, so we're reevaluating synergy requirements to promote more trap builds and damage scaling buffs. Okay. Be careful, because the Sin is so OP in PvP that it's just not even funny. The Brawn of the Barbarian is unmatched. Nonetheless, we see opportunities to add more diversity to combat skills. Couldn't agree more. The Barb combat tree is very jank. You often have no synergies. There's really, a Barbarian has no synergies. I know you have certain skills that have synergies, blah, blah, blah. No one uses them. They're just dumping 20 points into Whirlwind, 20 points into their mastery skill, and 20 points into battle orders, and 20 points into leap. None of those have skill synergies. None of them do. Additionally, we think throwing barbs can be more viable. I would completely agree. So we are looking into enhancing the double throw and throwing mastery skills. Mark my words, double throw will be guided. Druid fire skills are underperforming. I would agree. We're reevaluating casting delays for fire skills. Casting delays? Interesting. So you can keep casting Fissure and Molten Boulder. That'd be cool. Exploring improvements to some of their physical damage components. Okay, so it's going to have more physical damage with like Fissure and Molten Boulder and shit. That'd be cool. Regarding summon skills, we believe summons are weak in high difficulty. They're weak, period. On this front, we're evaluating health gains per level, quality of life improvements, damage output, and new synergies for ravens, wolves, and vines. I like where they're going with a druid. I've got to say that. I like that they're focusing on summons for the druid. I like where they're going. Lastly, we're evaluating improvements to the werebear skills, primarily focused on synergy improvements. Okay, but you should also make it so you could teleport in morphed form. Like, the fact that you can't teleport as a werewolf, as a bear, has single-handedly fucked all of these builds, any melee build for a druid, from ever being good. Make it so you can teleport in morphed form, and you're good. All right, Necro, the commander of death, sends his foes to an early game grave. Like the Amazon, we think the current state of the Necromancer class is pretty balanced, it seems. Nonetheless, we see an opportunity to improve specific summons we believe are underused. We're balancing elemental damages of skeleton mages, and that's kind of good. Skelly mages are weak. Additionally, we see opportunities for bone skill improvements in high difficulty. Be careful here. The bone skills, they suck in PVM because they're usually single target. The only ones that you have that aren't really single target is teeth. Granted, bone spear can pierce a target, but you need them to be lined up. The reason people don't use bone skills in Hell isn't just because of the damage they do, it's because they're often just single target hits. But in PvP, bone skills are phenomenally fucking good. Like, don't be, throw these through the roof with their synergies and their damage, because then Necro's OP in PvP. It's just how it's going to be. That one scares me. Leave the bone skills alone. Like, you want to make summon Necros? That's what people who want a PVM want to do. They want to summon dudes, and they want them to do all their work. Beef up the summons, call it good. Don't fuck with the bone skills. The Wrath of the Holy Zealot is glorious. Despite this, we believe certain combat skills are underused. Thank you. We're exploring ways to make lesser used skills, Fist of the Heavens, more utilized. Fist of the Heavens? You think FOH is underused? Do you guys even PvP? So players have more reasons to spend skill points and unlock these skills. You're fucking kidding me, right? Like, no one that PvPs worked on the Paladin. No one. I'm just going to say it right now. No one that duels put any work in on the Paladin. There's no greater master of elemental magic than these mages. This is they're talking about the sorcerers here. We're satisfied with the sorcerers' current state, but we see a few opportunities for improvements. Similar to Arctic Blast, we're exploring making players control improvements to the Inferno skill so that it is less clunky to use. How about you just free up skills so that people can diversify a sorceress? How about that? Like, how about you make it so you don't have to, like, commit to one sorceress, and your only option is to really do an orb firewall to get through Hell, and you're definitely not diversifying your sorceress in PvP. You're picking one or the other. We want to give more reasons to use the other 3 mercenaries, so we were looking into improving their skills and stats to enhance their identity and fantasy. Yeah, it's actually tight as fuck. Completely agree, Milky. The Iron Wolves need to get something. This is what I hope they do with these mercenaries, right? They need to add auras to all of them. Why does the Act 2 mercenary, why is that the only one that has auras? It doesn't make sense. Add them to everything like they did in PD2. I think that would be a good change. Their big updates, their presence that they put out there, that they put on their Twitter, where they said, hey, we got some presents coming on Friday. I think it's going to be this new testing server where we're going to be able to test out the new Diablo. I think that's what it's going to be. That is kind of cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for all these changes, but I'm also a little scared. We're going to see how it goes. Hopefully we get a chance. Maybe on Friday, I think that's going to be their big announcement. We'll get a chance to test the PTR server and see how this goes. This is what I want in their PTR server. I don't want to have to level my fucking character to level 99 or to, I don't want to have to find the items and make these items on a test server. Give them to me. Don't make it so I have to grind and go get these items. Just so that, and then I have to level up to a high level to go duel. Give me the items, give me the ability to get to a high level and actually test the stuff that you're putting out there. That's what I want to see. Like, don't give me this bullshit where, oh yeah, you want to start the grind all over? Fuck no, I don't, man. Give me the stuff if you want this to be tested right. Like, if it's truly a test server, let us test it. Open it up. Allow us to create characters level 99 right away. Give us the rune words. Give us anything we want so that we can actually test it.